morning, everyone. I just did this live in French as well, and there is a lot of interference in all of the lives that are being done right now. Uh, the dark is trying to interfere with all the light that's shining from everywhere, so it's just normal. So bear with the video, and I trust that whatever needs to come through will come through, and it's all good. I've been watching a lot of lives on Facebook, and I can't access them. So we just know that the shadow is trying to get in every possible way through the medias, through newspapers, through videos. So it's all good. I believe that the core of this message and the vibration of it will make its way. So I got up this morning feeling extremely heavy. And for many of us that have been working in the shadows and in the background, that have done all this shadow work, we are tapping into the energies of the collective. Now, we cannot tap into the energies of the collective if we're not carrying what's in the collective. So whatever we are carrying is being amplified by what's in the collective so that we can see it, feel it, taste it, and then we can transmute it. And this morning I got up and I felt extremely heavy. I felt despair. I felt, oh my gosh, like this is too much. This is too good to be true. This is despair, discourage, and we have to understand that what we're going through right now is the third world war, but not a war that we've ever known before. It is a spiritual war, and that war, in opposite of the first two world war, doesn't have to be done in violence. It's not physical. It's not with bows and arrows and guns. It is done through love and light and prayers. And the shadow is extremely, extremely thick right now. I had many times the vision of the earth with a big, big cloud around it, and I got really overwhelmed thinking, oh my gosh, how are we going to do this? um, but we're doing it by shining the light. And many of us are doing this work right now. And it is just normal that at times we're going to feel despair. We're going to feel heavy. Um, it's part of the process. This is something we've never done before. So we have to have patience and compassion into the work that's at play right now. And this is just the beginning. So there are some people that will be looking at what's happening right now, and they're not going to see anything change, or they're not going to see any result. But it doesn't mean that nothing is happening. This will take time, and we're going to need to step into courage and to hold that freaking light. All of what's happening right now, if it was only for the truckers, if nobody supported what's happening, it would not have happened. Everyone has a role to play here. The truckers had the spine, had the strength, had the courage to do this. So we should be freaking damn proud. But then we got to continue. This is just the beginning. In all the prophecies that were given to us, This is it. It's a battle between the darkness and the light. But the darkness is simply a lack of love and a lack of light. So each and every one, we have a role to play here. And I was shown that this morning. You have not done all this work for all those years for nothing and to give up now. Now is the time to step in. Now is the time to shine that light and shine it bright, because the world needs it right now. And we need to feed faith and trust, trusting the process without knowing the real outcome of it, but hold the vision that it's already been done. Hold the vision of a world coming together. We've already seen what's possible when people are coming together. And it only happened because so many of us came together. Of all professions, of all backgrounds, of all ages. All of us is playing a role here. And each role is as important as one another. The truckers, the men, stood up for the women and the children and for the elderly. They played their part. Now we got to play ours. And our part, for me, is to hold the light and to help one another to remember what we're carrying. Because we've been led to believe for so many years in a God that would punish us. We've been threatened for decades with a God that would punish us. And then humanity awakened to the fact that there's no external God. God is not going to punish us for anything. God is love. So when so many souls awakened to that fact, it flipped the timeline. We threw away the religion, but society was controlling the people through religion, and now and came in the pharmaceuticals. Now we're being threatened about being ill. Now, I'm not saying everything in the medical system is wrong. I've worked in the medical system. I worked as a nurse assistant for nearly 10 years in a hospital. I've seen it from within. It's not a healthcare system, it's a sick care system. And now we're praising all those truckers. But when we're praising someone, where we're putting someone on a pedestal, at one day or another, they're going to fall off. It's not good for us to put anyone on a pedestal. We're all equal. We all have our roles to play. And now we're looking, I'm seeing many posts about frontline medical staff who's still playing their part. We praise them. We put them on a pedestal. And I'm sorry to say, but there's a lot of doctors and nurses out there who have seen what's truly happening and haven't said a word. Some of them are there with very, very good intention, but have been conditioned through the education system to believe in one narrative and to treat symptoms with pharmaceuticals. It's not a healthcare system, it's a sick care system. We're learning in school now. Don't get me wrong. Like, if I break my arm, I'm going to be very, very grateful for the surgeon who's going to fix me. But the core of the medical system right now is pharmaceuticals. And pharmaceuticals have replaced religion. That's just what it is. So now they're going to try uh, to put fear into people and discourage people. And they're going to try to present everything that's going wrong about the revolution that's happening right now. To look at what's going wrong or put our attention and intention in what's going right. They're trying with in any possible way to bring in fear into people. And we have the choice to feed into the fear or to feed into the faith. This is just the beginning. It's going to take weeks, it's going to take months. But we got to hold the line. We got to play our part. We got to look at what am I feeding in my day-to-day life? Am I feeding fear or am I feeding faith? We have the power to change this timeline. We don't know how we're going to do it. We don't know when we're going to do it, but we are doing it every single day. Nobody knows the outcome of this. But let's hold on to the vision of a world coming together in peace, in love, and in unity. And this is what's going to happen. But it's going to take time. So we're going to need patience, and we're going to need compassion, and we're going to need to support one another. We've got this. We haven't done all this work for all those years to give up now. So let's support one another. Let's join hands and let's see what can I do? What role can I play in this? Because let's take care of ourselves. Let's slow down. Let's rest. Let's give to ourselves what our body needs. And let's keep on walking. Because we don't know how, we don't know when. But when we keep on walking, the path will appear underneath each step. So choose faith. Let's do this.